guys, what's up? So this is your guy Oliver that brings you the most interesting things from the UAE, anything and everything from the Emirate of Dubai. And most especially we are still here at the Expo 2020 trying to explore and getting to know the different inventions and innovations of different country pavilions which they have to share with the visitors and guests here at Expo 2020. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly do so. Please, let's grow the numbers and see how we can make more videos in the future such as these, and also interesting things much more to come. And please share the videos to your loved ones, family, friends, and everyone that you know. Don't forget to also click the the notification button so that you may be able to get any new video that I upload to the channel and get the updates of Expo 2020 Dubai. And today we'll be visiting a very interesting country, a country also that is in Western Europe, and that is Spain. Here, the Spain Pavilion here at Expo 2020 is sharing with us its values of creativity, innovation, culture, as well as how Spain is working very hard to achieve the global sustainable development goals of the UN, which it's one of its commitment to the Dubai Expo 2020 Dubai theme. And this pavilion is found in the sustainability district of Expo 2020. And as you can see behind me, it has a very unique structure of its own kind. These lovely colorful cones, which certainly shows the connection between the Spanish culture and the Arab culture here, and also how sustainable this is in the prevention of heat. Here in the olden days, the Arabs used to build houses, huts most specifically, with a similar structure, and this helped them to keep them cold, especially during the summer season when it's very hot here. So let's find out exactly what the Spain Pavilion has for us here at Expo 2020. We'll be discovering a lot, and the theme of the Spain Pavilion here at Expo 2020 Dubai is intelligence of life. Intelligence of life. Yes, so we're going to discover a lot much more about Spain's intelligence with regards to its connection to nature, sustainability, and creating a better future for all. See you guys inside. So here, guys, we are here at the Spain Pavilion, and the Spain Pavilion has a very interesting and unique structure here at Expo 2020. It's made up of different cones with different colors, orange, yellow, most especially. And this is the entrance of the Spain Pavilion, where you'll be able to see how the pavilion demonstrates the values and personality of the Spanish people, solidarity, creativity, innovation, along with what makes Spain attractive to tourists and investors, and the country's commitment to the theme of Expo 2020 Dubai. Located in the sustainability district, that's a sustainability pavilion, which we're going to discover in one of my videos. I'll make a video on this, and the sustainability pavilion just opposite the Spain Pavilion. And let's continue our journey to discover exactly what the Spain Pavilion is sharing with us here at Expo 2020. So here at the beginning, or the entrance of the Spain Pavilion, is the chess to celebrate the intelligence for life, which is the theme of the Spain Pavilion at Expo 2020. So you get to see this, huge chessboard on the floor with the different items of the chess, and people can play it. Or if you like to play with on a smaller version, you gotta sit like this two gentlemen are doing right now, and having a very deep and meditating game of chess. And also here you can see this family also doing the same thing. And on the wall you'll find out exactly the legacy of chess legacy for the world, written both in Arabic, English and Spanish. So it seems that chess was originated in India and traveled to Persia, present-day Iran, in the 6th century. The Arabs discovered it a century later when they conquered that area and gave it new features that popularized it throughout the territories, reaching all the way to North Africa, Spain and the rest of Europe. So to give you also a brief history of a chess game. So actually originated in India. Here is India in 1000 BC, and it migrated to Middle East, the Arab region, and later on it spread to North Africa and Spain. Yeah. So that's a brief history of Spain, the chess game, and how it came to Spain, and how it's been popular over the centuries. In the 18th and 19th centuries, chess became the strategy game club par excellence. The first chess clubs were created and the first international tournaments were held. And here is this lady, Judith Polgar, was the only woman to have been among the top 10 chess players in the world. She retired from competition in 2014 to devote herself to educational chess, teaching children chess. So chess has a very popular history in Spain. Spain is at the forefront in using chess as an educational, social, and therapeutic tool, as well as being the country that organizes the highest number of international tournaments. So from this board on the screen on the wall, you get to find out that Spain is one of those countries that has organized tournaments, international tournaments of chess for a record number of times. And it's under this beautiful cone structure with an orange color. See this little girl interested to play chess, and that's what exactly the Spain Pavilion is trying to, bring about, educating children on chess game. So we move to this other section, bridging continents. Here, the Spanish expeditions in the 15th and 16th century crossed the Atlantic, Pacific and Indian Oceans, proving that these waters were connected and that the earth was spherical. So these voyages linked Europe, the Americas and Asia, marking the beginning of the globalization, the start of a fruitful era of global exchange of ideas, services, products and scientific advances. So here is a board of Spanish explorers over the years, over the centuries, that have helped to bridge different continents from Europe to Asia to the Americas and Africa. And we know of this famous guy known as Christopher Columbus, who crossed the Atlantic and reached the shores of the Americas. And he was actually the founder of America. He named it Americano Vespucci. That was how Americas came about, through one of its Spanish explorer, Christopher Columbus. We also have Magellan Elcano, who completed the first round-the-world voyage in 1522. A lot more of this you can find it here at the Spain Pavilion at EXPO 2020. Spain has been at the forefront also with regards to discoveries of the early early ages. So, see this beautiful machine here, drawing the different continents of the world on its sun. So, Spanish an international language, yeah. Nearly 493 million people have Spanish as their mother tongue. Quite interesting, guys. Yeah, over 24 million students learn Spanish as a foreign language. Very true. I can testify that because in Cameroon, for example, Spanish is taught in secondary schools, especially to the French speaking students. So here inside the Spanish Pavilion, we have this huge structure here. It's an art installation. That leads to the theater, where there is a fantastic story of collaboration displayed. See how people are going down to the theater. But let's discover a little bit about this. It's called the Gina Moon. It was created by Daniel Canogar, visual artist, and also Francisco Lopez, the sound artist. So discover a little bit more about this whole structure down at the theater. It certainly tells us exactly how our action will determine our future in ways we must comprehend, and which is certainly the goal of this interactive exhibition, Forest of the Intelligence. So we'll get to the bottom. So people are already trying to find their seats, and we're going to watch exactly how we can engage with sustainability and engage with the future. apparently is made up of LED screens intertwined in this structure. Here, Gina Moon is a light and sound artwork collectively activated by visitors. It invites the audience to imagine innovative forms of collaboration using technology, art, and science. So that's the Gina Moon. Nice. Here we are inside the theater, and we're gonna watch what's gonna be shown on the screen. And here we go. the end of the show, guys. I'm moving out of the theater now into another section of the Spain Pavilion. This is the section that explains innovation for a more balanced future. Spain Intelligence for Life. That's the theme of the Spain Pavilion here at EXPO 2020. So here you get to discover a lot more about sustainability. A lovely kind of structures here. Sustainable development is one that meets the needs of the present without compromising the needs of future generations. More about describing how work can be done in order to keep the balance in nature. And Spain is one of those countries in Europe that has the most, the largest marine conservation project in Europe. So you gotta see the floor with some of the fishes. The microalgae photobioreactors. This is a microalgae photobioreactors. Microalgae against climate change. The microalgae are an antidote to climate change. They absorb CO2, produce oxygen, and are a source of energy and high value nutrients. So this is a simulation of the microalgae, a very huge project in Spain. And it's being showcased here at the Spain Pavilion, EXPO 2020. If you want to know more, for those who are able to visit EXPO 2020, do not miss visiting the Spain Pavilion. There's a lot more to learn about this area, about Spain's exploration of renewable energies through its windmills, solar panels, and so much more. This is a structure of a solar farm in Spain. Spain is a world leader in solar thermal energy. So this is one of the projects they have. Solar thermal energy is clean, safe, renewable, and storable. There's also the El Hierro Island, which is energy and self-sufficient. Another beautiful project in Spain. Those are the pictures. We also have this one, the green hydrogen alternative energy project, still in Spain. And much more, guys. There's so much to see in this pavilion and learn exactly how Spain is contributing to sustainable development in the world. So they have this screen with a tree-like structure on it. So you want no more? So you have to click on these screens out here. You can discover exactly what this is all about. Let's try to find out a little bit, guys. Oh. So it says you enter my name, then I enter my name, then I start. Yes. Do you have, or would you like to have an outdoor garden? Yes. Let's say your response is sustainable. You can see a positive answer falling from the trees. Okay. So say this, I can see answers falling from trees. Let's read more. Having a vegetable garden is a good alternative to avoid phytosanitary products in food, as well as to mitigate the environmental impact of food industry, one of the most polluting industries on the planet. So that's it, guys. Just about enlightening yourself with regards to the environment and sustainability. Let's have this section is the accelerators of the future. The Zeros Hyperloop. So this is also a beautiful structure of the Hyperloop. Another beautiful invention from Spain, similar to that displayed in, by the TP World Pavilion. So this is the Spanish version of the Hyperloop. It's a high-speed train that travels in a vacuum tube, and it travels at a record distance, covering a distant or a long distance city in just few minutes. Interesting, guys. So Spanish. This is what Spain is constructing for the next generation of transportation in the country. Here, isn't this amazing, guys? These, right? So yeah, guys, that was it for the Spain Pavilion here at EXPO 2020. A very interesting pavilion as well, with its core theme of sustainability. We can discover how chess being one of the educational tools used in order to create, connect minds and create the future, which is one of the themes of the EXPO 2020. Dubai helps, the chess is an educational tool that helps with regards to this theme of the EXPO 2020 Dubai, and that's what Spain is showcasing here at the pavilion. And one interesting fact about chess, which I forgot to mention earlier, was that Spain brings together some 293 schools around the world from 53 countries. Children from these schools and countries gather in Spain each year to play the World Chess Championship, and that championship was held, the final of that championship for the 12 best teams was organized here at EXPO 2020 Dubai, and certainly was a very amazing tournament. So if you guys loved what you saw, please give it a thumbs up, Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also click the notification button so that you get the latest videos from Expo 2020 Dubai. This is your guy Oliver, bringing you the most interesting things from Dubai. See you guys in the next pavilion.